Good afternoon, Mr. Harrison. Thanks for coming in today. You mentioned experiencing some persistent headaches, primarily at the back of your head, and some associated neck stiffness. You also noted feeling quite fatigued lately, which you initially attributed to stress at work. We discussed your history of occasional migraines, and you were concerned these new headaches might be a recurrence. However, you also mentioned some intermittent blurred vision, particularly when you stand up quickly, which wasn't a typical feature of your previous migraines. You've been monitoring your blood pressure at home, and the readings have been slightly elevated compared to your usual.
Yes, Dr. Mihira. The headaches are quite bothersome, and the neck stiffness makes it difficult to concentrate. The fatigue is also quite draining. I was worried it was just my old migraines acting up, but the blurry vision is new, and it's quite unsettling. It only lasts for a few seconds, but it happens several times a day. And yes, my home blood pressure readings have been a bit higher than usual this past week. I haven't changed my diet or exercise routine significantly.
Right, the combination of persistent posterior headaches, neck stiffness, new onset of postural blurred vision, and slightly elevated blood pressure readings suggests we need to consider a different underlying mechanism than just a typical migraine recurrence. While migraines can sometimes present with neck pain, the postural visual disturbance and the blood pressure findings point towards a possible link involving your circulatory system. The fatigue could also be related to this. Therefore, I'd like to do a more thorough blood pressure check here in the clinic and perhaps order some further investigations, including a more detailed neurological assessment, just to rule out any other contributing factors.
That's understandable, Mihira. Many patients share the same concerns about discomfort and results. First, regarding the results, I know you are anxious to find out what the fluid analysis shows. However, I must explain that it is not my role to give you specific results right now. The fluid sample needs to be sent to the lab for detailed analysis, and that takes time. Once the results are back, the doctor will consult with you personally to discuss what they mean for your health and treatment plan. We appreciate your patience while we wait for that crucial information. Now, let's talk about the pain and discomfort because we want to make this as comfortable as possible for you. We take several steps to manage your anxiety and discomfort. We want to ensure your comfort throughout the entire process. The procedure itself is relatively quick. To address the pain, the doctor will use a local anesthetic to numb the area, which means you should only feel a sharp sting when the numbing injection is given. After that, you might feel a sensation of pressure or pushing, but it should not be painful. If you start to feel lightheaded or uncomfortable at any point, please let us know immediately. Sometimes focusing on slow, deep breathing helps to relax your muscles and ease any tension during the tap.